So yeah, this will be challenge 3 in terms of streams, but the 4th level. It might be a little bit like I might not do much more than an actual challenge day because I'm a little bit short on time potentially. You'll see how it turns out. But yeah, so last time we did a mini golf kind of challenge. It's not really what a game is intended for, but it was interesting to try. So let's see here. Let's go over to this view, and I can open up the list of ideas. Since last time we did the mini golf stuff here, so let's cross that out. Also, I fixed this during the day. I also fixed this. That's an extra thing. How is the work on the remastered version of CB2? No, Super Cloudbuilt. Yeah, it's going. It's progressing. It's a little bit slow. But we are doing a few updates to the original Cloudbuilt as well. As we want to get some data from what's called a visibility round on Steam. If you do a big enough update, you can apply for a visibility round with Steam with update, and that will put the game on the front page for a short time, and that can gain chain reaction, and then put you on the front page for a longer time, and so on. And we just want to see what effect does that have on the graphs and like get some experience from that. So we are doing a small update to, or small, but it's an update. I haven't really talked about what it's updating. The things down in this list here are just bonuses if I get to them. But I'm doing a little bit of another update to the game that I'll get into close to that release. I think it will be interesting. Yeah, she could talk more about that now, but yeah, I'll save that. Anyway, so I'm doing that a little bit on the side of things. That update is mostly done, so my focus will be on the Super Cloudbuilt stuff. But I got into testing this a little bit, so I can set this as started here. And I want to test that out because it's something I've been wanting to add to the level design tool for a long time. Like being able to build splines to create tracks and like slides and stuff smoothly. So I'm trying that out. So I will work a little bit more on this before I get back to Super. And now we're doing the challenges. So I've been doing 4 levels so far. Like I get 1 hour and 1 idea from the list, well, this will be the 4th, and try to make as good as possible level with that idea. I think it would be fun, and like Bag is doing the same. So in the end, we hope to end up with 20 new mini levels for the original Cloudbuilt, which we hope to release along with that update. And if others get inspired by this and want to do their own levels, the tools are available. They will be a bit better with the update, but most of this can be done with the tools as they are. So that's enough of the pre-talk, probably. Oh, the timer is gone now. Oh, I probably hid it last time. Alright, okay, it's not centered. Then I need to get a better timer. I think this is a problem with the size of the window as well. We don't want the start buttons there. Okay. Thanks. I hope so too. If anyone had any ideas for a level, like something along the lines of this, please feel free to write in the chat or write in Discord, and I'll add it to the list and maybe try it out. if there's anything here you really want to test out, let me know as well. Otherwise, I'll just select one that I feel like for the moment. Like most of these are written pretty loose in this way, so it's mostly for me to remember what I had an idea for. So others might get different ideas from reading these. I feel like this can be, yeah, it has potential to be very annoying, potentially. But at the same time, no. So you run like on a roller coaster. You mean like running on like bent walls and stuff? And loops, but... So yeah, the sliding in loops, that's the physics in the original Cloudbuilt doesn't really allow for sliding in loops, but they do in Super Cloudbuilt. So there are loops in Super Cloudbuilt, but sadly not in this version of the game. You can. We have a section of like racetrack wall runs. There are like 2 walls that you have infinite energy on, and then that's moving around, like in the turning and like so on, and you can pick up energy packs and push fields, like gain speed and so on, and fight enemies while racing that in a level. And so that is what I mean with this. I want to make you another one of those, but like focus only on that in one level. But also I have another one here with tunnel with pulse gates. So like this is I want to build a tunnel where you can use all the walls and roof, like ceiling and floor, and have different pickups and stuff you can do, like try to optimize to pick up and preserve speed. Hello, and welcome. Yes, maybe, but I feel like Cloudbuilt can be many things, and we wouldn't really be adding new stuff. But yeah, there is actually a worry with like why we don't do much of that in Super Cloudbuilt and such. But I think we should have done more of it. It's like when you have a loop and like the slides and stuff, it's kind of automatic. You don't have much input when doing it, so it's not really skill-based, it's just fun. But there is some possibility for skill and like going through it faster and so on. So I think we should have done more of it because it's just fun and people enjoy it. So, and that would be more like Sonic because they do a lot of stuff just because it looks interesting. But there is a balance. So yeah. Yeah, so I really think there's a balance. But like Califan's really hard levels, right, in Super Cloudbuilt, they have loops and stuff on them. They are the only levels, official levels, right, with loops in them actually, because our levels doesn't use the loops. We just built the physics because we wanted to use it, but we never had time to actually build levels around it. Khalifan had the benefit of starting from scratch on his levels. We were like mostly remastering the Cloudbuilt levels, so we were a little bit limited by that. And that's probably mostly excuses, but I think that is the reason why we didn't go nuts with testing all our possibilities. Stuff we did more of for Skate Racers. And now everyone in the chat will cry for Skate Racers. No. But yeah, I said I didn't have much time today, so I should select something. Let's try something with sweepers and vertical walls. It could be interesting. Sweepers are a little bit strange at times, but yeah, let's try that. I will clean up this to get a clean level start here first, so I can let's keep that around because that feels like it will be useful. Like I have a few basic blocks to start from, but let's keep the goal because we want the goal in the end. Yeah, I can delete all these. So, and I want to remove that sun flare. It's a little bit in the way, or distracting. And this should have a trigger, and we have this trigger, and this should be a good start for the challenge then. Let's so yeah, I will start a timer in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, and of course I selected the code window. So yeah, first of all we need a vertical wall, and we probably actually make a vertical wall to get players to run up that to begin with, like showing players that this will be a level about vertical walls. So let's do one. Let's scale this platform because it feels uncomfortable to start right next to vertical wall. And let's shrink this down so it's not in the way. And then we can move this up and create the first sweeper vertical wall. I wonder how much we can really do with sweepers on vertical walls, but like there are different angles you can have sweepers on, and you can have them go different directions, and you can have them stationary and so on. We haven't explored that much with that in the game, but we have a few places where we do use it, but I always felt like it was underutilized. So that's why I want to try this challenge and see what I actually can find. So let's add a sweeper. Sweepers are sadly a little bit finicky, so there might be a bigger than usual chance for crashes here. And they have a strange thing where they have a distinct direction that they need to face to push you out from the wall properly. I think this is the one. And then let's turn these, because I'm pretty sure that we want these to be 90 on all of these. Let me just check. Okay. So in this case, let's do the very most basic sweeper challenge for now. Let's have 3 sweepers and then have an energy pickup here and here. And that might be enough to... Let's try that. Oh, really, I should remove those intro animations, because that will get annoying to skip every time. Oh, I saved. I didn't save as. I will try to restore that later. Great. I should save as before I start cleaning. Death cannons. What did I create now? Or oh, this level has music on it. Okay, that was not enough energy to get up, but this challenge looks very easy. Probably can make it a bit more narrow. But I need more energy packs. We either speed them up. I think that might be better, but it feels like it might be like this should be the first challenge, so it shouldn't be too difficult here. And we can have an offset on the middle one. Maybe that would make it a little bit more difficult. And of course there is... This is like a big problem with the original version of this like original game compared to the later one, is that we don't see a value for the actual length of the... Okay, if I can't make this more reliably, I cannot trust the players to do it. So I need 3 energy packs to get up here, or I need to make this into an energy wall, which might be better. Where was that setting? Okay, here. And then we need to fix the material for that. And that we had was to be scrolling. Which material was that now again? Because it's like it has normal maps and scrolling textures. It might not be a level block material. But I really thought we had a level block material for that. Doesn't seem like it. This is taking much too much time. Let's just go with the regular material that scrolls. Then your editor has a much better material selection. I don't know if this is correct, but let's try it. So it looks doesn't look correct at all, I think. So yeah, we need to do deferred material. If I open another level, I can see it, but I don't see it, so let's just go with another one for now. Like, we have the same material we use for all energy walls and for wow, I'm I can't concentrate enough. But yeah, let's go for with this for now, and set it to 0.2. No, okay, well, this should be larger. Let's not spend more time on that. We should do the same material on this side of this block, and this should also regenerate energy. Okay, let's start from, and I need to regenerate the blocks. Okay. So now I don't need the energy. I should just... No, it's really easy challenge deal, but hey, it's a stop. It's a start. Let's move this to the side. So this should be the first challenge anyway. So let's try, like, one way to do this kind of level design is that you design what you will deem as the final challenge, like the most difficult one first. And then when you know what kind of things that challenge includes, you can start like separating that into multiple things and like start teaching it. But it has already taken 10 minutes and I haven't gotten far here. So maybe I should just go for a really hard one first. And then I can try to teach that. So I'm thinking having multiple of these. So they will create like a timing challenge on the vertical part. But then if all of these has 2 lasers with the same speed settings, but with a little bit of offset. Oh, this has too much offset. So a little bit offset. That will make it a broader laser, kind of. So the timing will be harder. Let's try the timing here. So it shouldn't be that hard, but like if you're about to hit it, you need to stop. So then if other things get in your way, you will start to need to use like more think about that timing. So let's add a few of these on the way up, and let's see what we can do in between, or like in combination with them. One thing as well is a yellow wall, like lasers that goes against you, forcing you to jump over them. But that will require you to use energy, which means that there will be some limitations on how many times you can try and like fall down. So let's make this one direction only. And of course it's the opposite direction. I don't think we support so let's do this at 180 or something. Well, why is it going in the opposite direction? Oh right, this is not that setting. One way only is the setting I was looking for. Okay. So I think this will still be easy, but let's try it out. Okay, I don't need energy strictly. Okay, it's not super easy, but I died. That's easy. Okay. Well, I guess this is kind of a challenge. You need to make sure to not get hit by those yellow. Maybe it's a little bit too tight. Also, I should remove the music from this level because it's kind of messing with my background music. So for now, let's do no music here. Okay, let's try again. It might be that I need to make the yellow ones a little bit easier to jump over as well. I need to make the yellow ones a little bit short, like smaller in size. Let's see how much that changes things. Also, if I make the yellow ones faster, it should be easier to jump over them, but you need to be... But it looks like I can now, without energy, jump over them. If I have a good timing. But it's surprisingly hard. Just tank the red ones. You need to account for the time with the red ones. The time it takes to jump out. So you might want to run into where it feels like they are about to be. Okay, I cleared it, but hey. Yes, I might... I need to check here what I did with the offset. They are not like evenly spaced. That also messes with it a little bit. They will be more frequent if I make them faster, but it should be way easier to jump over them without double jumping, I think. Let's try it. Okay. Well, it's I'm getting so 8 easy jumps versus 4 hard jumps. Well, I think I can make these into one, and I can remove one of them and still have a decent challenge. Whoa, why did the speed go down when I removed? Let's go with that. I take damage though. If I want to test the challenge, I should make it so they deal a lot more damage. Well, that would be mean. I want to try how much easier it is to jump over a really fast one, because right now I still take damage, but I oh. I jump a little bit too late. Okay, let's try that again. The red ones are surprisingly hard as well. I should probably make the red ones a little bit slower, because they don't really give me enough time to just set them for 45. And I probably don't need 2 of them, but it feels like if I don't have 2 of them, it would be too easy to jump over the red ones as well. Okay, let's see here. Wow, I forgot how fast they were. Oh, that bug is annoying. We fixed that for super, but okay, I almost had it. And then I get murdered by the red ones. Let's see here. I want to make this without taking damage. I don't, but from just looking, what do you feel about the difficulty? Is it looking too hard? Like, I can't do it consistently. It's kind of annoying. I almost want to make them deal more damage and then be a little bit easier, so you actually need to be consistent. And maybe that should be for all on this level. Maybe I should make them deal 40 damage, so you can take 2 hits and the third one will kill you. Yeah, it feels like it is manageable, but it might be just a tad too difficult right now. Because I feel like there's a difference between being difficult just to clear and being difficult to do efficiently. And my goal, for the most part here, would be to make it difficult to do consistently, or like make it do it fast. So in a speed run kind of thing, but still be a challenge and do normally, but not too challenging. Maybe I should make this to like a little bit less wide. And then I should make it so this wall is a little bit taller, so it leaves room above the last one, so I don't have to hang onto a ledge and get damaged. Then how to distinguish the first part and the second part. Like, this is just consistency, why it's. So I might want to add something at the end. Like, I'm thinking of adding mines on the sides to force you to go to the middle, because the timing on the red ones will be harder in the middle. And then you can use the energy to kind of skip over as well. Okay, so now they will do 40 damage. So I really don't want to get hit by this. And the red ones murder if you get caught on the corner. Oh, and these. Whoa, right, 40 damage is actually. That causes stagger. That causes heavy damage thresholds. I think 35 is the limit of where it doesn't cause you to get heavy damage. Let's try that. Maybe 34. Maybe 35 is the. Oh. Yeah, that's still heavy damage. I forgot about that. Let's do 33. Or 34, that should kill you still on 3 hits. That's heavy damage still, really. So we need to be able to take Oh, I changed the speed. Not damage. Let's do 34, and then what speed did I use? 45. Okay, that I didn't take heavy damage, but I maybe I should add a bit of more cooldown to them. Like make it 1 second cooldown, so you can't take damage more frequently than 1 second. And this is really good to showcasing why it's good to do the hardest difficulty first, because like now if the ones here do different damage or like has different cooldowns and such, the players can't get used to the end challenge by playing the first one. So if you do the end challenge first and like what you need for the hardest challenge, then you can be consistent and use that for all other challenges. So it's really good to do that first. Otherwise you need to go back and remember to change everything, which is a bit of a pain. And one more hit and I'm dead. Okay. But I was almost there. Oh. Oh, and I didn't finish the regenerate. But yeah, that seems reasonable. Pretty hard, but reasonable. So I should do another challenge like this before with just the yellow ones. And I need to update these. And I'm about halfway in time, so this challenge was harder to like make than I thought. I thought this would be an easy one. Like be able to test out a lot of different concepts in a pretty short time. But it turns out balancing takes longer than anticipated. Okay, so let's duplicate this challenge here. And we have only done single wall challenges so far. And like having corners and multiple like walls for different purposes. Now we can probably have 2 yellow ones. $150 with 1. And let's make this one with 1 as well. For some reason, when I remove one laser, some stats on other laser got changed. Like this should be an easy one now, but it should teach the concept of jumping over. Well, they are too frequent. It's really teaching you to like get used to the timing though. Well, that was not good. I just need one. This might be a bit too simple, but... But I can add this challenge a little bit by mines. When in doubt, mines. So now you can get used to a few jumps before getting up to the mines. I should probably make the mines stand out a bit. I promise this was the first time I said that. It's not something we live by other cases, in other cases, I promise. Right. I forgot you can probably use the sides here, but I don't think you have energy, so... But you can probably cheese some things, like... But yeah, I think we're safe on that. Because these runs are so long and there are no energy packs. Like, this is very generous jump timing, I say, and then get hit. I didn't generate triggers, okay. Yeah. Okay, so we have a few challenges. Let's be a bit more mean here. This might be more interesting. But yeah. So now we have 3 walls. That's not really a level. But I have some time left. So now the question is, what kind of challenge to have time to work on? Because it needs to finish without it in a time limit. And I guess this is teaching and a kind of progression. I need a new kind of element to include here. There are many things to choose from. Like having a sweeper from below that forces you not to stop. But I don't know how interesting that will actually be. Another thing could be no. Like if there are 4 of these yellows in a row, you can't really jump over them. So then with the timing of the yellows, you need to go to the side wall, right? But let's see if you can make something with that. I'm not sure if that will be interesting enough. That's not the right one. So add let's make 3 of them, and let's make them 3 size. So you don't really. Let's make them 4 in size. So you don't really want to jump over them anymore. And let's make this at 0 offset, this at 10 offset, this at 20 offset. Let's make it a little bit wider, actually. A little more separated. Let's put this at 60, and this is 30. I think that is too tight for you to want to go between them. What's my... Okay. My phone says connecting. It's not connected to the stream manager anymore. I'm not sure. That's strange. I hope the stream is fine. Let me know if it's down. I can't see the chat, I think. Okay, great. Thanks. So let's try this just to see what it leads to. So the second one of these, let's do really wide spacing of like 500. Or how far is 500? Okay, that's too far. Uh, 250. Maybe, okay, something like that. So how will this play out is the question then. Well, what did it say now? Oh, this is the error with sweepers you get sometimes. Their rotation matrix gets messed up. Let's try to load this level again. And hope now that it will not complain. Okay, it doesn't seem to complain. And does the sweepers look alright? I think so. Okay, let's try. Well, I can jump over these. Oh, one of them has a really slow speed that will make it. Speed 150. So yeah, let's separate them even more actually. Now I shouldn't be able to jump over them. Oh. And this is also not at 150. And that is no good because we can't have one at 0 here. That will let's see here if this will this be possible. Okay, they are too fast. And 100 seems to be too little. When 150 should probably start at. Let's see here. This is not a science. But this should mean that you don't want to be on this wall for most part, except for when this wall is occupied by the yellow ones. And like this is not that difficult, but I wonder what we can add to this challenge now. I say and I die. Also, I should make the right one not an energy wall. That will make it's just used for cover. Actually, let's see here. We can actually make this into more science. We only need 2 on this wall. And one is right after. The other one needs to be right before. So if this is at 0, then this we should not have one at 0 here. We should have this at 120, and that should make it even spacing. And let's remove this energy property. And let's take the like this. How will this work? not very good. It's too tight. But I think the concept will work. I just need to balance it. So this one first started at 40. The first one should probably start at 80. So this should be 160. Yeah, that's very tight. Yeah. in this speed, it was very tight. But it might not be no need to use this speed anymore. But I feel like you get more jumps if we use the speed. So maybe 0 and 200 here will be enough. Like the first one is maybe too tight here. I will make the first one a little bit more generous. So this would be 230 or something like that. This should... Maybe it's too easy, but... If it's easier, that means we can start doing other stuff at the same time as this, and not have this as a sole challenge. This is just the base for another challenge. It's really hard at the top of these. Like in Super Cloudbuilt, we introduced this, so there's an effect when they're about to spawn a laser. But in this, like, there's nothing telling you when there's not something about to spawn. Okay, so I made that with no damage this time, so that should be fine. So now it's 43 minutes. I can do the final version of this with some added extra challenge on it. As a final challenge. And then this level will be done. So like right now, there was no reason to go anywhere else than the corner. But if we do this, suddenly, like, you can go to the other side, but there's no reason to do that. But if we add something in the middle that creates that reason, then we are golden. Or golden, I don't know, but we have something new. For some reason, it's hard to see the span of it. Okay, that should be fine. This looks hard though, but let's see. And I need to reload. Sweepers are problematic. And now let's save. This looks fine. I think they are all fine. They just don't show their heads anymore. Let's try it. This looks like fun when you see it. Okay, this might not be doable. I think the red one needs to be just one and way slower. What? Do you have 3? No, this is not. Oh, yeah, this is the red one. Okay. Let's put them at 15 in speed. Let's make them a little bit closer. So right now they are going to the right, so I should. Oh, I actually forgot. I should not make them as one big. I should make multiple smaller of them, so I can actually choose if to go between the sides without having to like jump over them. And I can fit one more. I think that will be better. Wow. It is doable though. But yeah, this is a hard final challenge. Looking at the time, I might not be able to balance this well, but I think this is very much doable. So I just in case, I'll start finalizing the level, and then I'll go back and balance if I have time. The trigger, please. Also, this level should not be cheated by gun use, so I will make this a pacifist. No ammo mode, okay. Also, I should give you more lives. Where's the life setting? Oh, it's the level settings here. Okay, that's good. And then we need to adjust the patch cube. It should be fine. And the camera is way too slow. I didn't need this in the end. I didn't even use energy pickups. But let's put checkpoints and one energy pickup on every floor here. Or let's not put one on the last one. That will require you to have saved energy from the early ones. And let's put it in checkpoints. You don't need one for the first one, but let's put one here because you will likely die a lot. Set spawn point, and the camera angle should be something like this. And then put another checkpoint here. I feel like there is no use to having you replay these because you failed on one. It's not that kind of level, and I don't learn that much from playing again. Or maybe you do, but I think this will be the most balanced. And then the final one. One thing I worry about is if you can use this part to climb up. Or rather, I'm pretty sure you can. So before I finish this level here, I will try that. I have 87 minutes left. But like this will not be the leaderboard, it feels like. But I should stop this. Because it feels like that's not really what this level is about. This is a more gimmick level. Creativity is fine, but not this kind of creativity. Let's make an ice block. And let's make this solar panel. Apply to all. It will not. I don't bother to apply any shiny material to them. But yeah, this should stop you from being able to climb the corner. Let's put one in this corner as well. Oh. Okay, I think that will be fine. And I have 5 minutes left. Let's see how many attempts I need to beat the level from the start to finish. My timing there was not good. Okay, 1 death so far. Two deaths. Well, this looks like it will be the third one, yeah. Why? I almost got it the first try here, but then I just choked. I'm curious to see, like, if you're confident, you can start use energy to jump over this and dash into the wall and so on. So there will be techniques to speed this up, but it will be risky. Oh. And I take so much damage. I jumped too late on this. And on these you can save a lot of time by doing tight jumps and getting as much as time as possible between the waves to actually run on the walls. There will be technique to get record times here as well. The interesting part is that this will be different for every... Oh. Like if you do the earlier parts quicker, the timing here, if you don't do a restart on the checkpoint, will be different. When I'm under pressure, I play so much worse. I guess you can tank those a bit if at times. Aha! This shouldn't be this hard. I run so close to the corner, so I jump into the ones I like. I need to jump larger distance in the corners. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if... Like... This shouldn't be this hard, right? It feels like everyone else will have much easier time than me on this. What will be the S rank time for this level? a little bit over 1 minute, probably. Like if I didn't die before, I would be on 1 minute when at this checkpoint. I don't think I will have time to get an actual S rank on this, so I will have to guesstimate an S rank on like 120 or something. Or I think I should do 130. I think 130 is doable for a lot of people if they play good. And now the time is up, right? So I should stop the timer. Also, this level will have to be done. But I will add a few visual stuff. Oh, I don't need to use sounds. I just want more clouds. Oh, I got more sounds, okay. That's not great. That will be bright. I don't see any wireframe when I select the sounds. Okay. Okay, there's one more here. Okay. And let's create an intro and outro now. To round this off. Let's do this, start here and then move back to see the distance of the level, and then like this. It wasn't just quite as smooth as I planned. This one probably needs to move a little bit here to make that. But then I don't see the player. So this one probably needs to move. Right, and the curves here are not generous. Where is this pointing? Very far below, so I can probably fix that by this. Then I have the first keyframe a bit slower. So like 20. I should have the last keyframe a bit slower as well. Let's say 40 for that one. So then the result screen will be here while it's still moving a bit. It's not as smooth as it could, but it's fine. And then let's create an intro. Let's not show the nightmare fuel. Let's start with the simple one. Let's show this. And then we'll do a jump cut to showing this. And then we'll finally show this part. And then we'll show the start for the player. Show the height of the level. And now I set up the jumps so we can preview this. Jump to next key. I forgot how cumbersome some parts of this old editor is. And next one is this, and that should be all jumps. They should be slower. And this one, this aim point is here. It should be further away, because that will make the interpolation go down quicker. First shot needs to be way slower. Let's start at 30. Let's start at 5. Go to 90. And then start at 5 again. And go to 90. And let's go a little bit quicker for the next one, not 590, but like 20 and 90. Let's try this for real now. Oh, interpolation is strange. Just checking. Need to move this a bit further away, and this key probably need something in between. Where is this focus point? Now I wish I had a button in And then we'll make an intro player here. Intro player. So the player animation starts playing. And set it forward to 80. All of this can use to have a larger field of view actually. Maybe this will be good. Okay. Oh, well, that will do. Probably. I can probably make this a little bit faster in the end. This is 300 because you don't need to, like, you know where it's going. Yeah, well, fine. Let's add some temporary ranking. Game mode, edit. S rank is, let's put it 130. Or that's 90 seconds. And let's put A rank at 110, so just under 2 minutes. B rank, let's say 3 minutes for that. And then let's say I think that is, but death doesn't really add up that much, so maybe that's too slow. Let's put it at even 100. And then put this at 150. And this can be at 230. Like pretty generous. And sadly, the rankings time doesn't show up when you're in edit mode. Let's see if I can get... Luckily, this is not like a Mario Maker where you need to beat your own level to upload it. But yeah, I think that will have to be the stream, pretty much. I got a level. It seems to be fine. It's probably, for me, the hardest one I've made on the stream so far. Like, the other ones haven't been that hard to clear. They might be difficult to do well. Yeah, I think it's doable. Maybe not the most fun level still, but it is a challenge, and maybe it's interesting to beat it once. And I got to explore the sweeper on vertical walls a bit more. So I would say win. And I got to test, but I didn't really complete the concept of doing a final challenge first and then separating elements, because this final challenge didn't use all the elements, but it ended up doing most of it. And but I did this challenge last. I designed it last. So yeah, not the smoothest process either, but hopefully it was interesting. Yeah, I had fun. And I'll try to do another. Oh, this is tips for everyone making levels. Do this on last step, because that will make the hatching appear better. Anyway, I hope to do another stream tomorrow again. Every weekday this week I should do one of these. The time might be a little bit different. Like when I do it want to be a little bit different, but that's the plan. And I will hopefully have finished this thing for tomorrow. And if I do that, we can maybe try this one or some other stuff. If you have any ideas, like I said before, write in Discord or the chat here. The chat will be closed down soon, so probably the Discord. And I can add it to the list, and I can try to prioritize that for next stream. So yeah, well, that's it. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you around in if not the stream, in other places. Take care. Bye.